through straight line graphs in a little bit of detail so far. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I really hope my laptop does not shut down today. I've tried not to open so many things at the same time, so we will just have to cross our fingers. Okay, so straight line graphs. Okay, so basically this is the graph of a linear equation. So I've just written here, a linear equation is an equation where the highest power of x and y is 1. So you won't have x squared, y squared, x cubed, etc., right? It'll just be x or y. Okay, so
Yes.
that's how you know it's a linear equation. That's how you know it's definitely a straight line. So for example, y equals 2x plus 3. This is a linear equation y. Because x and y have a power of 1, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So the general form of the straight line, y equals mx plus c. I'm sure you've seen this about 100 times.
Yes.
Okay, so m is the gradient, which we know. We've gone over gradient before. We know the formula of gradient. We will go over it again today as well. And our c, the value of c represents the y-intercept, which we've also done before. The y-intercept is the point where the line crosses the y-axis. It's where the point where x is 0, right?
Yes.
Okay, you remember all of this. Okay,
Yes.
so gradient. We know that when there's a positive gradient, it looks like this. For example, here the 2 is positive. Negative gradient, it goes downwards. For example, here, -3 makes it a negative gradient because this coefficient of x represents the value of m, right?
Yes.
Okay, so for 0, when your gradient is 0, we know it's a horizontal line, and anywhere on that graph it won't touch the x-axis. So basically y will be 5 throughout that whole line, right?
Yes.
Okay, and when your gradient is undefined, it's a vertical line. Okay, so your formula of gradient, as you know, m equals y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. So you know all of this.
Yes.
Okay, let's move on. Mm, okay, we'll go to mm, mm, mm. Okay, oh, this is the wrong one. That's for a bit later. Okay, how to plot a straight line graph. Okay, so this is where we are going to start from today. Okay, so understanding the intercept, which is c, right? So c represents our y-intercept, which is the value of y when x equals 0. It shows where the line crosses the y-axis. For example, in the equation y equals 2x plus 3, so when x is 0, y equals 3. We know this because if you substitute 0 into this equation where the x is supposed to be, so when x is 0, y is 3, right? So we know that our x-intercept is c. Okay,
Yes.
so the line crosses the x-axis at the point 0, 3. So how to draw a straight line? Let's plot this graph. Um, so how do we draw a straight line? You know?
You start from 0.
Okay, so firstly, you need points, right? So we have the equation. So we basically need to, okay, so in order to draw a straight line, you need a set of coordinates, right? Okay,
Yes.
and we know that that is the y-intercept, right? Because it's the value of c. Okay,
Yes.
so that means our y-intercept is the point 0, 1, right? Okay,
Yes.
so now in order to find some points that we can plot, I like to draw a little table. This, and I will put in points. Okay, so when x is -1, y becomes, so how do we know, how do we do this? We just substitute x in. So I want to know when x is -1, what is y? So will you solve for y for me?
Yes.
So what does y become?
-2. Oh, sorry. No.
Yeah, so when x is -1, y is? So we're solving for y.
Yes. 0.
2 times -1?
Oh, the -2. Oh, it's -1.
-1, right. Okay, so that goes there. And we know that at 0, y is? We've written it down, the y-intercept. When x is 0, y is?
Oh, 1.
Okay, so, and when y is 1, when x is 1?
Uh, uh, 3.
3. Okay, so you basically just pick a few numbers and you see that we now have coordinates. Okay,
Yes.
so let me erase this. Okay, so we have the points -1, -1. We have the point 0, 1. We have the point 1 and 3. Okay, so let us put that in here. So we have the point -1, -1 over there. We have the point 0, when x is 0, y is 1. And when x is 1, y is 3. Okay, let's draw a line through those points. Okay, see how that's a straight line?
Yes.
And that it has a positive gradient, which makes sense because the line is going upwards and the 2 is positive, so that makes sense, right? Okay,
Yes.
so let's label this. Remember to always label your graphs correctly. Make sure your x and y axis are always labeled. Make sure that your points are always labeled correctly. -1, -1, and that you always write the equation. Okay, so that's how this graph, that's how we plot this graph. So you understand